So we are getting ready to do a crazy thing. Crazy. We are driving my car, my BMW that I've enjoyed our whole time in Florida, hardtop convertible, to Miami, Florida, to a Carvana location where they're gonna buy my car. We're selling the first of 2 cars. And we're doing that because we are serious about being full-time liveaboard sailors. And it feels like a big step, because it is a big step. We will step across the threshold of Tiny Bubbles as full-time liveaboard sailors.
Our 5-year mission is to explore strange new worlds, to go where no man has ever gone before. Well, maybe not.
Yeah, well, okay. Go where only boaters go before.
Yeah.
Like, are we crazy? Are we?
No. Just crazy enough.
Crazy enough. Welcome to another episode. Married 39 years, retired, 3 children, 7 grandchildren, and a perfectly good life on land. We're trading our comfortable routine for an adventure while we're still young enough to climb a mast and old enough to know better. This is your Captain Tiny. And I'm your first mate, Bubbles. And this is our saga aboard Tiny Bubbles. Follow the journey with all its triumphs, laughs, and challenging moments. And be inspired to dream about your adventure. It's time to set sail. We need to get the boat out of Florida. This morning, we are going to walk to the boat. Luckily, it's just about a half a mile away, 3/4 of a mile away. And fuel it up and start making our way towards Georgia. So it's our first morning at the Marina. We're trying to get it set up appropriately with lines to secure everything. We got a lovely greeting this morning with a packet of special stuff to welcome us here, which was super nice. And now we're getting a little assistance to get the boat tied down properly. So it's our first night at this marina, and bonus, it's happy hour, free wine and beer, and everybody, they brought a dish to share, so we get to eat and mingle and enjoy the evening. What you working so hard on?
Face the hurricanes. You know, gotta do the prep.
Hurricane prep.
The hurricane prep. Which, actually, this is the one zipper that's giving me grief. All the others have come loose after putting some vinegar on it.
Mm-hmm.
This one is not, and I keep putting vinegar on it. It'll dissolve that stuff that's in there.
Yeah, zippers and snaps can be a bear. One of the things that's recommended, even though we're technically out of the hurricane belt, this area is still prone to getting some strong winds and maybe even hurricane activity. So it's recommended that if your boat is staying here for a period of time, that you take down all of your screens and isinglass, all of your surrounds, which Dale's been working on all day. Taking them down, cleaning them up. We're going to roll them up and store them inside. It certainly makes our helm station look quite different than we're used to seeing it, because usually we have glass all the way around, or shades all the way around. So nice and open though. Do I love my boat? Yes, I do. Especially when we're in a beautiful anchorage, actually at a beautiful marina like this. And it's walkable to places we want to go. So we're gonna go have dinner right now. Super good. How's your food?
Very, 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 very good.
So we got off the boat. We walked across the highway.
This is what we're talking about. Getting off, going places, eating at local restaurants. Yeah, this is perfect. This is perfect.
Yeah. We ordered a pitcher of margaritas. Thank God we're walking back to the boat. Wow. But I'm so full. We're so full. We say every meal out, we should have shared this. But look at what he's got left. If that all goes home with us, there's a fajita each for us out of that.
Oh, there's 2. Sure.
You think? Well, so we're taking it home, clearly. So we have a new neighbor getting ready to try to dock, originally in between 2 spots, between us and the catamaran right next door. And they're new boat owners. They have a trawler, and this is the waterway you're working within. And when you're on a new vessel that you don't have a lot of experience with, it's tough. And I really, really feel badly for him. He has tried and tried and tried and can't get in that slip. And so I think the plan is for him to hire a captain to help get there. So I'm not trying to make fun or point out. I'm just saying from experience, it's hard. So if you're new boat owners, hire a captain to do some docking. We still need to do that. We're not, Dale's better at it than me, but I want to be good at it. And that, you don't just automatically know how to do it, even if you've owned boats before. So they're going to tie up where they were last night. They can't stay there because it's a transient slip that's already spoken for. But they're going to tie up enough that they can get a captain to help them. Really nice guys. I just feel really bad for them. Yeah, so this marina must offer a little sailing school. We got all these kiddos out here in their own little sailboats. Some adults in those larger boats. Figuring out how to operate the sails. Such a good deal. Looks like one little guy is kind of getting off track over there, but no, he's bringing it around. So good. I love that. Teach him young. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. After a day of rain and clouds, it seemed like a good idea to put on some music and light up the disco lights. I'll take the bad times, I'll take you just the way you are. So we left the boat and we drove a short distance and came to Jekyl Island. Never been here before. It's a hot day. We're not really feeling much like hiking or stuff like that, but our plan is to get some snacks, drive around the island, see what we can see. We've chosen a place for sunset, maybe eat dinner somewhere before we go home, and yeah, just explore this pretty little place. This is a very cool market. We got all kinds of things. Ice cream, beer, wine. We're here for cheese and crackers, but we're distracted by other things. But yeah, it's got proper market groceries. Souvenirs, yeah.
Boy, where's that from?
looks like this. Disco ball on a cup. If you can't find an actual disco ball to cremate me in, you can just put me in my cup. That would work. And just carry me in your cup holder wherever you go.
You seeing what's up on the wall?
Well, I'm seeing it on my legs. And it's amazing. My legs are hot, but
Looking at it all the time, honey.
After a fun day in Jekyll Island, we had to make yet another trip back home to continue our work. So I planted some pineapple in my little Loveshack garden in the backyard about 2 years ago. My neighbor across the street was growing pineapple, and so she was moving, and she said, my pineapple are going to be ready to harvest in a couple weeks. You should go get them. And so I started watching YouTube on, what it would take to grow a pineapple. And you can take the top of a pineapple like this and plant it in the ground, and it will grow a pineapple plant. But the best way to do it is when you harvest. So here is my very first harvest of a pineapple from my own pineapple grove. I planted a shoot just like this one, several of them, 2 years ago. And they say it takes 2 years to get your crop. And so here's my very first pineapple. Looks beautiful. You have to be careful of these leaves though. They're very sharp and jagged like a razor. In fact, I just cut my hand right there, trying to harvest it. Ouch. Hurts a bit. But my first Loveshack pineapple. I love it. It smells amazing. It looks beautiful. But these were on the bottom, and you pull these off. You can stick them in water to grow roots and then plant them. Most of the YouTubes I watch said, actually what you should do is just get your proper soil mix. They like a very sandy, loamy soil mix. Put them in the ground and water them that way. Don't just stick them in water, but water them in the ground. Keep the soil moist for a few weeks, and they'll take root right there, which is exactly what I did. It will take you 2 years to get a harvest, but I think once you start getting a harvest, they will bloom. They get this cute little flower on the top, and then it produces fruit from there. So I'm excited to cut into it and taste it. I'll let you know how it is. I've promised these 2 babies to a neighbor who wants to grow their own pineapples. So here it is. Looks beautiful, doesn't it? Wish you could smell it. So we had our bite. It's
pretty darn
delicious.
good.
Mm-hmm. Juicy. Flavorful.
Wow, that's good. Wow. That's really good.
So,
wow.
After 2 years of waiting, I have success. All right, a few days ago, you saw me post that if you can't find a mirror ball for me, you could put me in my sparkly cup. I might be raising the bar. Because your dad's a brewer, this is the ultimate. It says crystal encrusted keg spinning over the brewery. I mean, if we die together, it's the least you could do. Time to get back to work. Tiny Bubbles has zero room for the maybes. If it doesn't fit, float, or feed us, it's not coming aboard. However, if it's too big for the boat but too low to go, it earns a ticket to storage limbo.
Issues that I've had.
You're having some issues. What kind of issues? The door, the walls, the platform, the storage.
You know, you want the door to be soft, right?
Right.
So, you need to have that striker plate backed up, you know, so I mean, because if you look at it now, the only thing that would hold that is that little piece of wood right there. So I'm sure that a professional would have backed it up to start with. But me, no. I didn't think that far. So I had to tear it apart to get that stupid nail out. Still keep the reveal like it's supposed to be. And then I went and built myself a back plate that will actually back it up. So this is that marine plywood.
All right.
So I'll put and it's a little bit wider. Actually, I may not need to do any shim at all.
Looks good.
Yeah, hang on. Let me see if I can close the door here real quick and see what it looks like. I may not shim it at all. No, it needs to come out a little bit. And I'll show you what I mean. Come here. So I'm trying to keep this gap, this reveal the same, and you can see it's too wide right here. So if I take that, bring it in. So I'll use these shims and play with it a little bit until I get it exactly like I want it to. And I'm sure that a professional, you know, would have had that done the first time.
Oh, well. It'll be strong. It'll be good.
Yeah, when I get done with it, and you won't see it. I mean,
Right. It'll be behind the trim.
which, by the way, look at that trim over there on that door.
Yeah.
I was gonna go. See how this narrow part is close to the door,
Yeah.
and I was gonna go the other way around, but maybe I ought to do. See, I was gonna go fat part next to the door. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I think either way works.
Okay.
Have you looked at all the doors in the house
All
to see?
doors are like that one.
Okay.
That part is the narrow part's close to the door. Goes up that.
Well, that almost looks nicer.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do it that way.
But we're not painting these walls or anything, are we?
I'm not planning on that.
No. I don't think it's necessary.
I can mud them and plant them, or mud them, tape them, and paint them if you want. But
No. No. That way we don't worry at all if they get scuffed or whatever.
Yeah, doesn't.
And so there's still room on this side for barbecue grill and the bicycles, the electric bikes, and other storage is going to be here.
So what I'm gonna do?
These are going away.
That's going in there. The saw and all my hardware is going in there. I'm gonna leave the bench out here.
Have you made a place for our tandem?
Yeah.
Because we're not allowing guests to use our tandem.
It'll be hanging up from those two bars.
Oh, right. Yeah. We'll hang right here on these parts right there.
Yeah.
Good.
So I would have been done a long time ago if I had not made a mistake.
You know what?
I'm almost there.
You are doing a great job.
Thanks.
Seriously. This is going to be so perfect.
I'll tell you what, Mike, I have a lot more respect for carpenters who just come in and rip this kind of stuff off. And
Yeah.
You know, it's like, holy Toledo.
Well, I'm sure if you were turning around and building another one, you would rip it out.
And that platform up there, I'll put lightweight, voluminous things up there. You know, so
I have a few of those things.
everything is off the car, so I'm gonna have everything off the car, and I'm gonna take from Beck. Always drapes his cars with just a sheet of plastic. So I'll do the same thing with this one.
Because we don't want it to get dusty or anything.
Yeah, we don't want to get it dirty, you know, or anything.
Right.
Well,
Okay.
just in case it starts leaking in here for some reason. You know,
Sure.
The car will stay dry.
Yeah. Good work.
Yeah. This is just to keep the honest man honest.
Yeah. Well, the good thing about what's going in the storage, honestly, nothing's so precious that I would lose my mind if somebody decided to be dishonest.
Yeah.
Of course, if we have guests staying at our Airbnb that are watching this on our channel, they know it's not worth your energy to break in.
Yeah, no.
It's nothing you would want.
Nothing you would want.
Then we needed to make one more quick trip back to Brunswick to check on some boat repairs. We've had rain all day, and now it's finally lit up. Dale's over at Kelly's boat hanging out, and we've got our diver here.
Donnie Bennett,
Don-
boat cleaner.
There you go. It's his second or third time cleaning the boat, and he also is helping with some repairs, so that's pretty cool. The keys? Sure.
I'm gonna get the rope first.
Okay.
The junk out of here, out of the little gear system. This took a little bit of fine sandpaper, kind of smoothed everything out inside the hubs.
Okay.
And then what we'll do is we'll put one of the stoppers inside here, and then we'll take each ear and
Slide
run
it back
through,
through.
put another stopper in, ear through, stopper in,
Okay.
and then until they all go in.
Cool.
And then first thing I'm going to do is mount the hub.
Do the blades?
So the prop is getting repaired.
Do they have to? The blades have to go in a specific point.
So you gotta love it when a person does good work, communicates well, and helps you not just do the job you hired them for, but solve other problems as well. So we're feeling pretty thankful about that.
The way this works is 3 pins goes on each side.
Okay.
The pins are what I'm worried about dropping.
Yeah, no
pins
kidding.
and the bolts.
And the bolts.
So
You want to put a bolt in the first one?
yeah, we'll start with a bolt. You want to hold on to those or put them in something? Like a little basket, that would be great.
I want to put them in something.
I have a basket, I have a mesh bag, I have...
Basket.
After spending several days at the marina, it was time to travel home one last time to get the house 100% ready for rent. We are driving back to Fort Pierce. For the last time from Brunswick. Next time we go back to Brunswick, we will likely, if we haven't already, sell our last car, have moved all of our stuff aboard, and we will step across the threshold of Tiny Bubbles as full-time liveaboard sailors.
Our 5-year mission is to explore strange new worlds. To go where no man has ever gone before. Well, maybe not.
Yeah, well, okay. Go where only boaters go before. Like, are we crazy? Are we?
Nope. Just crazy enough.
Crazy enough.
Oh, look, it's Florida.
I like that. We just left Georgia. We're back in Florida.
And there's an alligator.
Oh, malarkey. Yeah, I've had thoughts about how it's going to feel to turn in the keys of our house and to sell our cars and to move aboard. unlike the way some people do it, where they sell everything and move aboard, they're probably the more gutsy people.
Yep. Jack and Amy, this is you.
Yeah, I mean, that's a real true commitment. But for us, it's probably not that we were unwilling to make that kind of commitment. It's that you have to weigh the value of giving up assets and storing furniture. In order to do this in this timeline, we didn't actually have time to sell a house and sell everything we own. So this feels like a wise decision for us, especially where we don't want to assume that God is going to make the way straight for us to get around the world and never need to be back on land. We're hoping. I mean, we're not feeling like we're being disobedient by going on this adventure. So we're just really trying to exercise wisdom. And wisdom to us feels like we should hang on to the house. It's a good house. It's a house we can move back into when we're done with all of this. And we could never repurchase it for what we built it for. So
if our game plan is, obviously Tammy said that we're going to use it for short-term rental. And even if in 5 years we decide that we're not coming back to Florida for some reason, it'll just continue to be a good house for rental until it's time for us to cash out on it.
yeah, which is something we've sort of lightly discussed. If we get out in the world and decide, we don't actually want to go back to Florida, we'll have an appreciating asset that we can sell and then make decisions around, okay, if not Florida, then where do we live out the rest of our days? Or 10 more years of those days and then move on from there. We've been very nomadic most of our life, so it's a moment where I'm just thinking about, might be one of the last few times Dale drives this truck. Well, for the next 2 weeks he'll drive it a lot, but even that, when we sell our cars, we might not be driving anywhere.
For a while. Well, we'll probably rent cars.
Occasionally, yeah.
I would imagine that we would rent cars.
Or Uber.
Yeah.
Or walk.
Or bicycle. Skateboard.
Which we have neither of those, so. Anyway. On our way home. Tomorrow we go to 2 first types of first aid classes. One's a CPR class and one's first aid.
Just a general first aid class, yeah.
And those are prerequisites for the wilderness medical training.
Emergency medical, man.
That we're doing in Annapolis in October. And I'm glad. I mean, we wouldn't have probably made ourselves do this if it wasn't a prerequisite. So that'll take up most of the day tomorrow. And then we have some plans with friends, and then we do the last little wrap up of storing our stuff and cleaning and making the house ready to turn over the keys. So that's what our next few days looks like.
Pretty straightforward.
Join us next time when we go into a Buc-ee's for the first time and we get our CPR and first aid certification. And Dale looks for a new guitar to bring aboard the boat. As always, thank you so much for watching. And it would mean a lot to us if you would like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'd like to give a shout out to one of our biggest little fans, our grandson, Balian. Thanks for watching, buddy.